Acts chapter 2, it flowed from the upper room into the streets of Jerusalem. In Acts chapter 8, revival flowed out into Judea and into Samaria. In Acts chapter 10, revival flowed into the Gentiles. It was the very Spirit of God. It was God himself that was poured out into people that wanted to give him everything that they were. And it turned people who were fishermen and tax collectors and people who were cowards that ran at the cross, that turned them into bold apostles for Jesus Christ. And throughout the ages, we see people over and over again who get thirsty for a move of God. People who get thirsty for something that goes beyond what they can do. It goes beyond the norms of just church as usual. In the 1700s, it was Jonathan Edwards who had an encounter with God, and it launched the Great Awakening. In the late 1800s, it was the Methodists who started preaching about being fire baptized and having the Holy Ghost fall. In the early 1900s, Pentecostalism was born and began to sweep the nation and now the world. Today, the Holy Ghost gets poured out all around the world. Why? Because revival will flow. So it's time for us to get into what God is doing. It's time for us to get in on what God is doing. Revival comes through, I use that word on purpose. I don't think revival comes to us. Revival goes through us. Revival comes through those who will decide two things. Ready? This is where the rubber meets the road. I got you all wound up. You ready for revival? But you need to know two things. This is the kind of thing that you have to be in order for revival to flow. You have to have two decisions that you make. Here they are. Number one. Decision number one. Whatever God gives to me, I will let it flow to someone else. Whatever God gives to me, I will let it flow to someone else. Whatever he does for you in this room, it must go out of this room. If he heals your body, you got to tell somebody. If he touches your soul, you got to tell somebody. If you get a revelation, you need to share it with somebody. If he reveals his love for you in a new way, you better go out loving people in a new way. Whatever God does in here, in this place, you've got to take it out there to somebody else, because whatever God gives to me, I want to let it flow. Because revival will flow. And the second thing is you just have to decide, I will not quench the Spirit.